Call meeting to order for Monday, October 27th. We would do the
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first up, budget adoption. Here it is. Anything you want to go over with it? Just adopt it as presented to us. Here's the ordinance resolution that was presented to the DLGF on behalf of Valor Civil Town for our budget for the next fiscal year. And so, you guys will have a chance.
Is it any different than what we got?
No.
She got like the same thing, so someone wants to entertain a motion to adopt.
I'll make a motion to adopt the budget, sir.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Abstain, obviously.
Yep.
New business, Ken Smith. Wanna go over your stuff real quick?
The dump, maybe?
Either
Yeah,
one.
you can do whichever one first.
And then the streets is next?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry. So,
You got a whole 7.5 minutes.
okay, so on Main Street, just wanna outline what it is real quick, I'll give you a flyer here. And, the steps it's going through, but basically the organization's gonna, it's intended to be an independent organization from the council that looks out after your downtown, fosters growth through partnerships. If you go through the 4 pages there, it'll tell you the steps, and they go from basic to more detailed. So create an organization that's gonna look out for economic development in your downtown, bring people interested in being downtown, finding funding and resources to preserve your buildings and build new buildings, and then bring in businesses and opportunities through the state's network, which is a federal network. So more than just becoming your own little private or local organization that does those things, you can be eligible for grants and other funding for historic preservation through the state economic development funding, those types of things that you want to see. The big thing is it's the downtown, or excuse me, it's an independent body that does this work. So I brought one copy of a board member's handbook. I don't know who wants it. You look like you like to read. Kim and Sarah have been working on that, so I don't want to get too far into what they're doing. I'm just here to kind of explain a little bit, since we're doing the overall comprehensive plan, what it is. So, yeah, you guys formed your board, board, yeah.
Looking like this week, yeah.
So that's the driving body. And did you have any questions about what it is, why it's being undertaken?
This isn't tied to it's tied to the comprehensive plan, obviously, but it's not a requirement for like the owner occupied program or anything that you know of.
No, you can do owner occupied groups, yeah. So it's a good organization, it's a good thing, it takes a lot of time and effort, and God bless them, they're always doing something, and I don't know how they have the time to do all that work, but, so that's what a downtown organization is. Comprehensive plan, we will have a draft copy of that thing probably by your next council meeting. And that will go over all the things we found as far as outreach to the community, what they wanted to see, what they thought would be improvements, where you can improve funding sources, goals, and basically an outline of what projects you guys are going to want to do. And once you get this study, you can look through that and say, checklist, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to see the community do. And then you can develop your own strategies and goals, and then you can go after funding to accomplish those goals. But more than anything, it gives you a snapshot of what the community's thinking. We'll update all your maps, update your utilities, the 13 areas. You can take a look at where they are, but more gives you an idea of what they're thinking and where you can target resources if you wanted to meet what they're thinking. So you can walk out there to the lobby and you can see one of the outreaches we had, all the different questions in all the different areas, what they were thinking. So that's on the comprehensive plan. And again, I'll get you a copy of that by next week. And then finally, the streets. So there is a local letter match and a authorization for your council president to be the sole signatory. NDOT wants only one person to sign the agreement because it makes it quicker versus the entire council. If this were a town, a city, then the mayor would sign and be done with it. Since you're a town, you have to have a designated author for the signature.
This is for you being the designated signer. So you need to sign that and then everybody sign it and then, yeah, that's right.
And then
And then
your
that's for the.
your grant goes in on Friday.
Yeah,
The grant will be from State Road 55 to Van Buren. Gonna redo the sidewalks on both sides, repave the road, stripe it, and then do 9th Street from 55 to Grant Street. It's gonna be redone as well. Next year then, you can do, if you wanted to, Van Buren up to Grant Street, or excuse me, Lincoln Street, on Main Street. And that basically redo your entire downtown area. And that's part of the comprehensive plan as well. I don't know, maybe I missed something,
no, you did good. Thank you for explaining Main Street. I have got EIN numbers for the organization. I also sent in for a 501c3 so that we can, they could do fundraisers for it, to help downtown. And they can do various projects and,
And there's funding, and once you become a Main Street, there's funding available, there's grants you can get that you can't get if you're not a Main Street. Building facades, marketing tools, networking, if anybody wants to bring a business downtown, they have an entire federal network that you can put your name and information in there. They're looking for a building of a certain size, so it's a pretty good organization, but the key is it has an independent board that answers to the council. Sorry.
yep, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ken.
I also have a letter for the Main Street program saying that the town council recognizes it and proves that the town has it.
You want the support and a motion?
Yes, please.
So you need a motion for both.
Yeah. Well, let's do the resolution number 2025-1027-2. I feel like I'm putting myself in a barrel here. A resolution of the town council designating Jason Fisher as our sole authorized signer for the community crossings grant. Somebody else wants to be it.
No.
So,
Not it.
So you need a motion for that.
Yeah.
motion vote.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then you need a separate motion for Main Street.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
And I'll make a motion for the Main Street.
Second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then, do you want a motion for the commitment of funds?
Yeah,
match.
for the, yeah, that's-
For the community crossings grant, our portion, is $150,962.
That's the streets.
Yeah, that's the matching portion of the street community crossings grant. So somebody would like to make a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve the community crossing grant for 1,562.
150,962.
All set.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Is there anything else on community crossings? No, alright. miscellaneous business? You have anything for that?
I do, but I'd feel bad.
Okay.
Do you wanna reach out to people who are?
Yeah. It's fine. Okay, anybody else have anything to bring towards the board or in front of the board? Mr. Garrison, would you like to talk about your progress?
I don't know if you've had a chance to drive past the house. That probably speaks for itself.
Right, I drove past a little bit ago, so.
Okay. So cars are off the grass. The cars are leaving Wednesday. We got the title for the motorhome in the mail today after a big long hoo-for-all with the post office.
Right.
Post office couldn't do their thing right. So they sent it back after holding the title in the mail for 2 weeks, sent it back to Washington. Washington sent it back 2 days. And then when it got here, they didn't register to the system here.
So they said it was still in limbo.
They said it was still in Indianapolis when it was sitting here, yeah. So today we picked it up. So that's pretty much taken care of. Wood's gone, cars are off the grass. Two of them are leaving, so they won't be back on the grass. There's plenty of parking for everything there. Everything's on gravel. The stuff that was scattered out throughout the yard is gone or put away. So there's a few things I still have to tidy up. Where the wood was at, I'm trying to dress that up. Gonna run a rototiller through that and kind of flatten it, level that back out. And then, need to mow the grass before I get a 2-day.
Good time of year.
So, if, I don't know if the tub that was asked about that was full of ashes is emptied out. Trying to think what all the
wood is nicely stacked.
Yeah, and per pat, wood is stacked in a nice, neat, orderly manner, and rightly so. The stuff it wasn't discussed or wasn't in the write-up, but outside where that U-Haul trailer's at, clean that area up. I still need to mow the grass there, but all that stuff is gone, moved, and disposed of. And then I didn't know about. There was a tarp. It was over a small trailer that we had. And my son had stacked a bunch of lumber back there, and I was unaware of that. Didn't know that was there. That's gone. So, any critique, any questions from you guys?
I think from just my drive by, everything.
Looks halfway human.
Most of the big things that were brought up and needing addressed have been addressed. I think the big hitters, the things that probably took the most labor, probably. So.
Right. So we're not done. We plan to stay on it, and we won't be back in that situation. I'll not be somebody's power of attorney /
Understand.
ever again. That was a learning experience.
That was a nightmare.
So.
Okay. You guys have any questions?
No, what good when I drove by.
Yeah, I thought so too. Judd isn't here and I'm not an expert on the ordinance, so, or as far as continuance or just close it.
Well, I think.
So I guess the.
And then come back at Monday's meeting, cause that's when you did the extension until Monday, the 3rd.
I thought the extension was till today.
It was
Till the 27th.
It was till today?
Yeah.
I thought it was the 27th.
At which time, if I recall right, it was at which time it would be determined whether or not we owe the $250 fine or not. Because it was said it would be better used for the
We
dumpster.
suspended it until today.
Right.
Yeah, the dumpster was $66.40 total.
Right.
So it way exceeded the $250.
Yeah.
We just get rid of the fine.
Yeah.
Waive it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Change it
We
to.
don't need to do the fine now.
Alrighty, have a motion to waive the ordinance fee.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
whatever the best legal term is for that, so.
You need a motion for that?
Yes, please.
I'll make a motion to waive the ordinance fee of $250.
All in favor, say aye.
Thank you for that.
Thanks for getting it taken care of, so.
Do we need to
If it
check
hadn't-
back in then the end of the month or not?
I would say.
As long as we don't park in the grass again.
Yeah, I know Sean's been busy, so
Yeah.
I would say reach out to him, that way you can document everything. And then he can just forward it to us. I don't know if it'll happen before the next meeting, obviously, but
Hey.
that way it's all documented as well, so.
The wastewater treatment plant hates us. Eight trailers of
The
wood.
street, the
Yeah, we got
Street
another
department.
dumpster coming Thursday for it.
Okay. So, I would say document everything with him, that way he has it, you have it, it's for your protection too. And then he can forward it on, and we'll just take the other side of the ordinance and finish it off as a case, so.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of the neighbors have thanked us. Imagine that. One more thing, there's a tree there that's dead where that wood was at.
Mhm.
So because of the fact that they're not taking any more at the street department, come spring, when they start that back up, we'll drop that tree and clean that up.
Anybody else with miscellaneous business or anything for the board?
Do you know what month they start that?
April.
April? Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, just so we have an idea.
Yeah.
April to October.
Okay.
Should've known Clayton was going.
Yeah.
Alright, department head updates.
I've been looking at my budget for this year, and I have enough in my budget. I talked to you 3 months ago about a camera, imaging camera that we need. Ours is antique. And I was fortunate enough that I can get one. It's $4,800 in the catalog, and I talked to the salesman. Don't write that down. And he called me back and he can get me the camera. He's got one in stock for $37. No, it's 37 with the charger and the camera. It's $4,225, which I thought that was a great buy. And then I asked about 11 new helmets. They're getting outdated, and 11 helmets for $4,125. So that comes at $8,350, and I should have plenty of money in my budget for this year. And a few dollars left over.
He does have $12,298 in repair and maintenance supplies.
So that would be awesome.
Is that an infrared camera?
Infrared camera, yes.
Alright, so a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve $4,225 for the camera and charger plus $4,125 for the helmet.
I will second that.
For 11 favor, say aye.
Aye.
There you go.
The town truck is having a problem, and it's got an alarm going off, and I've got some guy coming tomorrow to look at it, and from the codes that it is throwing on the screen, it's a sensor for the DEF. DEF is an additive you put in for the emission control. And I talked to him today, and I asked him how much that was gonna cost us, and he said it's under warranty, so we're gonna be here tomorrow to repair that.
Good.
The sensor for what?
For the DEF.
DEF?
DEF.
Okay. I think
It's an additive for the emissions so it doesn't smoke, fog, and smog.
Okay.
But I thank you guys for all you've done this year. This will be my last year as chief. So January you'll have a new chief, and after 23 years as chief, I think it's time to slow down and let some of the younger guys take over. So, but I'll be around. I plan on being a fireman, help out for a while.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yes.
You will be sorely missed.
Yes.
I'll be around.
You say 23 years as chief?
23. And I've been on 52. So
That was a big commitment and sacrifice, for
Mhm.
23 years of what you did.
it's been mostly my family, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, you get it in your blood, and you just it's hard to get rid of it in your days.
Definitely.
And I thank you guys very much.
Just wish we could do more for the fire department.
Oh, well, we're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing okay.
Alright.
Justin, did you have anything? Are you hanging out listening?
I'm here to listen, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Just, I didn't wanna like
No, you're fine.
okay.
Yeah, and I'll get some information out to, for the Main Street program if anybody wants it. They can let me know. I'll reach out to you, Justin, and Spring and Phil, and, we'll get that started. I have a couple things. I'm just gonna come up. It'll be a lot easier. I received this, it's a petition for a tax deed. This property was sold by the Treasury of Benton County on October 10th for delinquent taxes and assessments. 1110 East Wingle Street. And I asked Judd, because I haven't got one of those. It's just a notice. It's filing for the tax deed. They're sending those to everyone interested in real estate. We do have liens on it for tall grass. So I just want to let you guys know, and
How much do we have on in liens?
I would have to look. I'm not for sure.
I would assume we'll just have, if you wanna get that to Judd and have him file.
I did email it to him
Okay,
already.
I guess that's an objection though, so.
I didn't know if we could do anything, if there was that interest in it.
They probably make an objection with the court no later than 30 days after the petition. Then they'll have a hearing, which would probably consider the lien, any of the liens.
So if we were
To see if it's, I mean, it depends on, yes, like they bought it for, or I mean, if, what we can go after it for, or if anything.
They can't do anything for a year.
Yeah, I don't, there's. Wouldn't think so on the normal tax sale, so. I guess they can, they just have to.
They just have to pay it.
Yeah.
No, cause the person has a year to buy it back
Right.
and pay 10% interest.
Right.
So they can't really do anything for a year.
When does the year start?
That's one.
From the
See what
day of
happens.
sale. So,
See what happens. Hopefully somebody's gonna build a house.
I had looked at replacing the sign at the sewer plant. With that. It's a 4x8 aluminum sign. New treated lumber posts and rails. Installed with new lumber. It's gonna be about $800.
Andy.
Yes, it's with Andrew Westfall. But we just have to do a quote online, through email, and
I'm good with $100,000 anyway, so.
you can't hardly read it.
Yeah, it's the same.
I guess I'd probably take that out of sewer and street. Since it's yeah. if that's okay.
Yeah.
You need a motion for it,
I
or since it's
would.
under,
I'd still like one if that's okay.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
What you said now.
I don't know what people would do. And also, I'm just, the owner occupied rehabilitation grant has started. Ken has been nice enough to help me. I'm gonna try to get it to go through. It just opened and the deadline is November 15th. It's a up to $350,000 max. For this one, since, I just wanna get started, I wanted to pick a couple of people that would benefit from it and, then open it up to the public, to see, we could get the first one to go through okay, and then we'll open it up. And can you explain a little bit about it?
Oh, it's a program that used to be on the Housing Finance Authority side, then Okra took it over. And basically they trimmed it down, it used to be a really cumbersome project. And then that's people take care, low-income persons can take care of certain things, electrical, water heaters, roofs, access and doors to the home, those types of things. There's a list that there. But they take care of certain things that are most common to people that have low income, the things they need to make their homes more accessible, more comfortable, and waterproof. Then you can get $25,000 per person if they meet the criteria, and you will have to have a licensed building inspector go out, inspect the home, say this is what we need, throw an estimate together, and then you'll have to have somebody who's a lead inspector and a radon inspector check that as well, and make sure those are clear. If they're not clear, then you can be remediated as part of the $25,000. So once that's all done, you'll submit that to the state through
Grant.
Engine system or whatever it is, online grant management system, and then they'll come back and you'll either get it or you won't get it. If you don't get it, they'll come and tell you why, and you can reapply. It's every 3 months, excuse me. I can't figure out what a quarter is anymore.
You can
So-
reapply every 3 months?
Every 3 months.
And it's a 10% match, correct?
It's a 10% match. So if you put in 50, you got to put in 5.
Mhm.
Put in 300, you got to put in 30. And that basically goes to pay for the grant administrator.
And I did reach out to Emily at Kirksey for a grant administration, and I have not heard back yet. So I'm hoping I'll reach out tomorrow and see.
I've got a Kirksey meeting Thursday night up there, so if there's anything you want me to.
Is she usually there?
She's always
Okay.
there, so if you want me to take her something or ask for something specific, let me know.
So if you start small, it's a good deal for the community. Maybe you can widen it out.
Yeah, I wanted to start small to see if we can get it, and I can get all the information. I'll try to talk to her tomorrow,
Okay.
and then I can get the information and give it to her Thursday.
Yeah, I'll stop by and get it.
If you're okay with me trying to do that.
Yeah, I think the whole thing always sounded great.
I'm,
You sure?
I know I'm not, but I think
You can bring it next week.
yeah, I got see you next week.
Alright. And adjourn. Anybody else have anything else?
Do we wanna talk about Laura's email that she sent today for department heads?
Of battery?
Yeah, since
Is
it's
it
under
worth spending
department heads.
$150 and just buy her a new laptop? She can buy a new one for $300.
Today's buying a laptop, but
Mhm.
that's neat. With the technology the way it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that way she can have it all updated.
Yeah.
Do we need to put on there, I mean, we can make a motion for that, but do we need to put on there a certain price range or just,
Have her find
or
what
have
she
her price them
wants.
out and,
Have her find what she wants to bring on Monday.
okay. Alright, well then, I will respond back to her and let her know, then, so I don't think we should make a motion, then we'll wait for her to get the pricing and then we can approve the price and everything like all together. Okay.
Did you say it's for laptop?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, she sent an email today saying she's been having issues.
Nothing else?
Clayton?
Had Jake Poole today, his first day back. We went over a few things that we wanna try to get done over the next few months before winter time comes. We've had a couple issues with our aerators and the oxidation ditch the last few weeks. I had Aaron Budrow come out and give us a quote probably about a month ago, and it was for $34,000 to get both of them repaired. Trying to work with them on getting the price down a little bit, trying to figure out different ways that we could probably cut costs and get them working again for a little cheaper. So last time I talked to him, he was thinking around the $7,500 to $8,000 mark. If we reuse the stainless box and just put a new switch in it, and then we'll have to redo some internals inside that box. But he's still putting together some quotes for me on that. So other than that, everything's been running pretty good so far. So
Alright, thank you. Review claims. Remember? You may see anything.
Not that I made it through.
I do have a couple claims here that I didn't get signed yet. So if you want to look over those real quick. Those are, I think it's monthly NIPSCO.
Okay.
A couple of them are.
NIPSCO? Did it go up again?
Most probably.
Not about it now.
I heard that. Yeah. It's like
Alright. Unless you guys look like they're all.
We can make a motion assuming that there's no issues found.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
And I will second.
See you next week, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.